soul, talent, and love. That's just three of the words that encompass this beautiful woman, this amazing voice. It comes from here, comes from here, from here, from here. The gorgeous, the amazing Cynthia Lee Thomas!
Got some things on my mind, yeah, coming straight from my heart, about the sad situations tearing the world all apart. From hate, the seed of destruction, trying to take the sweet spirit of love away. From the very beginning, love was the sun in our hearts, but due to spiritual corruption, the light is turned into dark, causing waves of deception to play a heavy, heavy part in the game of separation of the creative heaven's part. Yeah, people talking about the world needs changing, and they turn around and they hide their faces. Yeah, from the poisons that are killing our nation. There's those who rule with evil persuasion. Oh, we don't need no hate now, 'cause it's not the solution. No, it's not the solution. We don't need no separation. The world needs changing, 'cause it's not in the creation. It's a time to unite now in these crazy, crazy times, before the world is destroyed, yeah, from the spell of evil minds. All it takes is love and kindness to disperse the negative vibes of those hidden culprits who cannot really hide. No, people talking about the world needs changing, 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 and they turn around and they hide their faces. Yeah, from the poison that are killing our nation, 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 nation. Those who rule with evil persuasion. We don't need no hate. No, 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 'cause it's not in the solution. No, we don't need no separation. 'Cause that's not in the equation. Embracing each other, brother to brother, protecting our babies, teaching our future to be a better place. Yeah. Talking about a love supreme. Yeah. Of the unity
my God.
I love you, precious. Oh, God, I haven't seen you how many years?
325. Oh my God, it's good to see you.
2011, I think 2011, it's been quite a few years. It's been quite a few years since I've seen you, in person. Because you hadn't moved, you've been in Inglewood how long now?
Gosh, well, I've been teaching there for almost 7 years.
See, I've never been to your new place.
You got it. Well,
when you moved,
it's great because I was doing it at different places. I was doing it at the Screen Actors Guild, at the Writers Guild, and then I had heard about John Pace's Performing Arts Studio West for years. And I finally said, I'm going to go check it out. I walked in. Oh, it's magnificent. They have the big room that you walk in, which is the music room and the big meeting room in the morning. Then you walk through this hallway with all the posters of all the TV shows and the movies that the students had been a part of and the staff. And then you walk into this other bigger room, which is the theater. And across from the theater, you have an editing bay and a music studio. The main place, it's great. And then you walk up a ramp, you open the door, there's an outside area and another building. And in that building, you have an agency, you have more posters and
oh my God.
And they have a dance studio.
Get out of here.
So I'm one of the actors.
Huh?
I'm one of
What'd you say?
I'm one of the acting teachers there, and I've merged.
Oh, yeah.
It's an amazing family.
Oh, I'm all the way out here in the desert. I miss LA. I cried when I moved out here. I'm like 30 minutes from Palm Springs.
What area?
I'm in like Beaumont area. I'm in Riverside County.
You know a lot of people in Palm Springs?
No.
Well, I'm going to just have to hook you up so they could come see you sing there.
Yeah, I was at Woody's. I was singing at Woody's before this doggone pandemonium mess.
Right.
Yeah, I was singing there for like 6 months, and I was getting a lot of, that's how I got the gig at the Women's Jazz Festival. They came to see me perform, and they're like, you got to hear her. You've got to hear her. You know, did you watch my concert?
Oh, I loved it. Oh, my God. I was like going, I got to get this album. I listened to clips of it online. It's amazing.
Oh.
When did your voice start going, I want to sing?
I've been singing out of my mother's womb. I was singing as a baby.
Yeah.
I never went to school for it. I never went to school for singing. It's natural.
What's the secret?
You know what? I just think I came out of my mother's womb knowing, too. It's just this connection, David. And my friend just told me, Catherine Sutton, she says, I told her, I said, Kat, I'm an actress, too. She's like, Cynthia, that explains how you perform. She's like, you emote when you're singing. I'm a storyteller. I'm an emotionalist. And I was telling her about you. I'm like, David has these workshops. I said, and one time who was that? Debbie. Debbie says, you look like you were drunk off of your ass when we did a scene. I'm like, well, I was drunk off of my ass. Do you know Jordan Lund? David, do you know Jordan Lund?
God, that name, I'm having.
Jordan Lund, he's been in so many different things.
But quarantine brain.
Okay, all right, I hear you, baby. He's teaching out here in Riverside, and I went and took a couple of classes with him. And he would just sit there and look at me like, and one of his friends came in from Minneapolis or something, and he watched me do a scene in one of his classes. He's like, "Ooh, I want to do a scene with her." You know, yeah. You know, so I'm hoping to get back into that. You know, I had to have 2 back surgeries, David. 2. Yeah. 2014, I had one, and 2016, I had to have a second one.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, you know, I when I found out about the reason I love you so much is because your heart is just like big as the sun, the way that you work with those people. And every time I see you, like a couple of them, I sit there and I cry. I'm like, look at this. Look at this. How you make them feel whole. And like me, I have invisible disability. What they call invisible disabilities, because, you know, when I did this concert, baby, it took me 2 weeks to get my shit together. It wore me out.
Bad. Some people take 20 years.
I did that show in 5.5 hours. I wouldn't stop. And they were amazed. They're just stoked. They're stoked. And I'm getting, you know, offers and stuff. I got a friend, he's hooking up the radio shows. I was told, an astrologer told me, you're not going to make it until you're in your middle age. I'm like, shut up. I'm going to do it way before then. But here I am, middle age, but mother looks good. I'm going to get a necklace.
Oh, my God.
David, how old are you now? How old are you now? Are you not 60 yet, are you?
I was going to say,
you're not 60.
586 and a half.
Yeah, stop it.
From which life? When Rich Life?
Oh, my God.
I'm 56 right now.
Okay. Yeah, I figured you were still much younger. I'm like 10 years older than you are. I'm 10 years older than you are. Yes, darling.
Stunning. And boy, that background. Look at that background that you have.
Oh, you like my Madonna, baby? Talking about 60s, baby. That's from the 60s. Every time when I did the video of the Divas one, they're like, oh, Cynthia, I love that background. I'm like, thank you. Yeah. Michael, you know what? Michael is crazy. Bacaro.
Oh.
Mike, that's my boy. He is crazy. I want to do a film with that boy so bad.
He's
so bad. I tell him, I say, Mike, you're sick. Every time he says, I say, Mike, you're sick as hell. Goody, he's so cute. He is so cute. I love him.
Let me tell you, he's brilliant. He's brilliant. And I was thinking that last night because I know we're all, you know, connected and friends. And I was going, damn, Cynthia needs to, like, you know, do the theme song for his next movie or TV show or and be a part of it.
Yes.
Sort of like, you know, like moving on up.
Yeah.
You know, the boss was a part of that show.
I would love to work with him. Because, you know, I met Michael. You know, I met Mike. Me, you, and him went to get something to eat. I think, was it Backstage West had a thing downtown, you know, where you can go and get your reels and they have workshops. That's the last time I saw you. That was in, was that 2011 or 2012?
Probably.
And I met Mike and fell in love with him then. And he's just been on my Facebook ever since. And I'm like, one day I'm going to work with him. He's working all the freaking time.
I don't know when he has time to breathe.
All the time.
He's doing what he loves. Isn't that the truth?
Yes. And you know what? That's why, you know, I think a lot of my ailments, David, I kept trying, and it just seems like it was sand going through my fingers. And I'm like, okay, Cynthia, what is it that's holding you back? It just wasn't time. It's my time now. I'm learning how to go with the flow of the creator. And so now doors are opening up. I've looked at my concert 3 times. I'm like, oh my God, that's me on there. That is me.
It's
BMI, the BMI Foundation, somebody saw me on the Divas One. And then, you know, the Palm Springs Women's Jazz Festival, those are all lesbians, right? So I didn't know this when I first got there. So the girl told me, she's like, Cynthia, you know, they're gay. I'm like, who's gay? She's like, the co-founders and the founders. I'm like, so are they gonna put my video up? So the founder, when she saw me in Divas One, she wrote me a letter. She says, you know what? You are awesome. She says, you are interesting, you're innovative, and I want to do more work with you. So I ground broke for them. They're starting their virtual series. So I'm the first one to do it since the pandemic and stuff. So she's like, she said, when she told me, I want you to do your whole CD, we're going to film you. I'm like, huh? She says, yeah, we want to film your whole CD.
Got that done? The video?
Yes.
Oh my God, there's
Yes.
I saw your video. It was a New Worldisms.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. With how the words are on there.
But did you see the concert?
I saw the concert as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And you saw the video.
I saw the video. I saw the concerts. I saw your website. I mean, it's true. You mentioned on your website Nina Simone, Joni Mitchell, Roberta Flack, and I was thinking, yes, 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 and you have your own complete magic. You are you.
Yes. Yes.
Cynthia
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes. Cynthia Lee Thomas. When I was born, mommy, the nurse says, what's her name? She says, Cynthia. She says, well, she's got to have a middle name. She's like, well, she says, her middle name is going to be Lee because she's going to be very famous one day. So we're going to call her Cynthia Lee. And ta-da! Okay? I'm just waiting for the seconds. You know what stopped me too, David? It's like me, I'm always this humble and not, egotistical and not money hungry. But, David, everybody else makes money. So I'm like, Cynthia, stop being crazy. You're supposed to make money. But my attitude about it now is it feeds me. It feeds my spirit. It's therapy for me. I can't wait. I'm ready to chew up a script. I want to.
Where's I was gonna go.
I want to chew. Yes, yes. Yes, I'm ready, and I know somebody's gonna say, Cynthia, come on with your crazy stuff. I want you to do this part. Okay. So the thing of it is, my mom is like, you're really doing this. She's like, because she never believed in me being an actress or a singer. Okay. And she's like, you're really doing it. I'm like, Mom, if I have to lay down on the stage, I'm telling, bring Mama tonight because I'm going to sing my song. So y'all just shut up and enjoy yourself. I'm going to lay on the stage. I'm going to sing until my last breath. And I'm going to sing with gusto. Did you like Water?
Oh,
okay.
God, that's another one. Oh, your voice, these notes that come out of you. Because when we knew each other back then, I didn't know about that singing voice. I knew about your
acting, yeah.
Because we worked together that way. But then when I said let's listen to the, I'm mesmerized by you.
Okay.
You are soul, you are talent, you are love, you are just, it's amazing.
Thank you, David. My sister said somebody possessed me because she was like, no, she's not going to do that note. No, she's like, she did that note. She said, where'd you get all those high notes?
Now, what? Where were you born? Where were you?
Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, and you grew up there, and then you moved to LA when?
I've been out here since 1987.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just been hard for me to get into the business. But I never give up, David. this is my calling. You know, my Mars is in Pisces, and it always says you're an excellent actress, you know, artist, emotions. I feed off of the emotions that I get from things that I see, things that I experience. Like when I do go to read for a prize, you know, I love cold readings. I love cold readings. I love auditioning, you know. And then like my producer with my songs, he always gets the first take. All right. I'm like, Larry, why do you do that? He says, because it's the most honest and the purest. And then we work off of that, you know, we work with each other. But I am in love with life. I'm in love with people. You know, I want peace. My New World song, did you listen to the lyrics of that?
I did, and they were on there on the video as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I wrote them down too. They hit me. It was powerful. No hate, no separation. It's time to
Right.
unite. The world needs changing.
Yes.
Working
Yes.
together, and those hands that were holding each other.
Yes. Yes. Protecting our babies, making sure our future is a better place.
Oh my God!
Making sure.
We're at this point in the history of the world, whatever it is,
Yeah.
where this is the time. This is the time
Yes.
that we are coming together.
Yes. 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 Through all of this, I call it the pandemonium, you can't help but it's going to push us closer together to love because hate, everything is based on hate. I don't give a shit who's in the White House. I don't care who is ruling over in another nation. It's hate. It's hate with all of this stuff. You erase the hate, okay, to be peaceful with each other. Humankind, all it takes is loving kindness. All it takes is a little loving kindness
And
with each other.
And you know what? I was listening to that music today and yesterday, and I was going, "Wow, you know, I've been doing these interviews now, and
Uh-huh.
I do with Meet the Biz and connecting and this and that and the other,
Uh-huh.
and loving the extended family. But
Uh-huh.
it finally really hit me that watching your creations and your focus of what you want for this world and for you and
Yeah.
everyone around you, your
Uh-huh.
family, your extended family, the family of the world, it
Yes.
made me go, oh, that's what we're doing. This is what
Yeah.
real artists do. They change with their love, with their soul. I mean, when you're singing there, ooh, your whole body gets into it, and your soul.
Yes. Yes. That's what Kat told me. She's like, you sing with your heart. You're not just singing. The Water song, a guy named Harlan Collins, he used to be with Spinal Tap, and he wrote the soundtrack for Highlander. You remember the
Yeah.
Christopher Lambert? Harlan wrote the whole soundtrack for that movie. He's this quirky little Irish guy. And so Larry says, I got a guy who wants, you know, he heard you. I let him hear you sing. He wants you to do this song. And I'm like, Larry, I can't do that song. He's like, yes, you can, you know. So when I did the rough draft and he sent it to Harlan's like, she did it too perfect. Tell her I want her to just do it. He did. He's like, she did it too perfect. He's like, she is the love child of Nina Simone and Odetta. He says he told me, he said, Cynthia, you're a storyteller. He told me your performance was triumphant. He sent me another song he wants me to do too.
Did he write Water?
Yes.
Okay. Words and music?
He wrote Water. I wrote Where Did the Love Go? I wrote Who Am I? And I wrote New World Song.
Who am I? Who am
Okay.
I? Oh my God, that's so.
You like that one?
I like, you know, I love all the songs because I was listening to the Stevie Wonder one, Creepin', and I was, and Lazy Afternoon. You know?
You know that song?
Do I know
You
that?
know that song?
I grew grew up listening to Lazy Afternoon. I mean,
Oh,
several versions of it. Of course, Streisand did it, and it was.
yeah.
I mean, but I have to say, I mean, every song you do is amazing, and I love the ones that you have written. The ones you have written just blow me away. It's like, oh my, how many albums do you have?
This is my first one.
Oh my God, it's like,
It's my first one, David.
it's your greatest hits. It's like, it's
Yeah,
really.
you know what, David? I got a feeling. I've got a feeling about this.
Yeah.
I really do. I have a feel. I mean, this lady just like went crazy. They financed that whole concert. They financed it. And she just told me I sent out a link for 3,000 more people. BMI Foundation, somebody at the BMI Foundation told her to do this. It was 8 of us that did Divas 1. And when we were doing Divas 1, all of us were supposed to have separate tip jars, right? But everybody was sending money to me, so they're like, okay, no, we gotta put the whole pot together because we can't give Cynthia all the money, right? But that's how I got this thing going. So I'm just looking for it to keep moving up. You know what I mean? And David, you know what's so beautiful about it? I was worried about my health. I was worried about, God, are you going to be able to really do this? All of this is happening to me in my house. I did the video for the first Divas one right here. I had a nervous breakdown. I don't know how to do the camera. I don't know how to do this. My son was with me, and he's like, Ma, I'm going to get you a Snickers. I'm like, why? He said, because you are acting. So I said, am I that bad? Yeah, he was going to give me a Snickers because I was going nuts. So I drank 4 little shorties of wine, took me a little toot, and I said, okay, come on, let's do this. I did it at 12 o'clock at night here in my place. I sure did.
This is my
What's
one.
that?
It's lemonade, and I don't smoke.
Uh-huh.
I rub it on my neck.
Oh, good for you. Yeah. I don't know, the man I'm in love with, he doesn't smoke. He is just so straight-laced. When we do get together, it's going to be a war. Because I'm going to tell him, honey, I'm going to go in the other room right here. And you know what? You got to let me smoke because it's an aphrodisiac. Don't you want me to smoke?
Oh, my God. You know, I seriously see you after we get out of this quarantine thing. I see you the next 5-6 years on the stage at the Hollywood Bowl.
Okay. You know what, David? Thank you for putting that in my mind. I don't limit myself. I want to go off into the stratosphere. I want to go. I was told back in 2005, a friend of mine, she's like, Cynthia, come here, you gotta talk to this reader. She's really, really good. And I want to put it on my phone because she wants to be nosy and hear what the lady was gonna say. But when the time was up for her to hear it, the lady said, "You're gonna be a star." I'm like, "What?" She says, "You're gonna be international." And I was really down, depressed, 250 pounds and crazy. Okay, she said, "You're gonna be internationally known." And I'm like, "Okay, that sounds good." And then she's like, "This fella, he's not gonna want to go." She says, "But take him with you." I'm like, "Okay, all right." So it was predicted. It has been predicted all my life that I'm gonna do something. Okay, and like all of these, I used to let age limit me, mess with my brain about age, about my size, just all kinds of things. Cynthia was blocking Cynthia, so I finally told her, "Look, get out of the way. Cynthia, please, come on, give me a break." I'm like, okay. So I've just turned it over. I chant, I'm Buddhist now. I chant Om Mani Padme Hum, Chinrezig, the Buddha of compassion. It's helping me a lot in this craziness with this pandemic stuff. I mean, in the beginning, I was like, I was scared to even go outside and breathe, period.
Yeah.
Okay? and now our illustrious leader has it. Okay, you know Trump's got COVID.
Well, we gotta all be safe. That's the message, that we all have
Yes,
to be safe. We have, I'd go get my. Oh, here they are. I got like bunches of different masks.
really. Let me see. Oh, how cool! Oh, that's cute. Where do you get those from?
My dear friend Jamie Brewer from American Horror
Oh my goodness, what is that one?
from American Horror.
Oh, that is so cool.
This is
Can
my
you see
favorite.
my finger? Look at my fingernail. I got a spider on it.
Oh my God, I gotta see your spider.
You see it?
No, not yet. These are from my friend Jerry. Let me see your spider.
Oh, it's on my fingernail.
Up. Oh.
Uh,
You. Oh, I
Can you
love
see
that. You're
yeah,
right.
and the other one is a spider web. Oh shoot, yeah, there's a spider web.
No, I've got to
Oh God, damn it. You know what? Our pictures that we took at Angie's at the Halloween party, I love looking at those pictures. How's Angie doing?
She's hanging in there. She's going through the COVID craziness. Angela, but she is, as you know, she's an angel on earth. She's a powerhouse. She's looking to produce
Yeah.
that show, and hopefully she'll be on the Meet the Biz show soon.
Oh, cool.
But she's, Angela's amazing, as you will.
Oh, yes, she is.
A question for students. I mean, we have over 100 students at Performing Arts Studio West. We have, I don't know how many students we have at Meet the Biz, and then we're on Institute now. So the students that we have, or the students that are listening to this, how do you do it? How do you keep going? How do you say, I've got to, this is what I got to do?
Yeah, well, for one thing, I am crazy. People, I am
Well,
crazy.
you're a good crazy.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
David, you know what, David, when you have a passion so deep that no matter how much pain, no matter how much confusion, I've gone through that little seed of faith of you're really going to make it one day. You're really, really going to make it. It's just something inside of me that won't say no to the creative process. I can't. Just like people are like, well, one person asked me, how do you stay in tune? I'm a vocalist. But how do you keep singing? I'm a vocalist. It's naturally inside of me. It's nothing for me to do a character. It's a part of me. That is part of my makeup. And any of those babies who feel like they want to give up, I go deep into that part, that core inside of me, that says, you can. Don't give up. I can't give up. It's not a thing of don't. I can't. I won't. I think it's part stubbornness, okay? The determination, the love for the creative spirit.
Yeah.
My love affair with the creative spirit keeps me striving for it. And I am going to get a good result from this. I look at those children that do Born This Way. Every time it comes on, I'm watching it. I love them. It's unbelievable.
We just had them on last week.
Really?
Yes, you gotta watch.
Oh my
Great. John
God.
Tucker, the whole crew.
Oh, David is just, and they're my inspiration. They are my inspiration too. Okay? With all of the difficulties that they have, they still remember their lines. They get up there and they perform. I'm like, I'm not going to be a wuss and not, get up and do my thing. God gave me this gift. That's why you see me throw my head back and I just let it rip, okay? Because he gave me this. He gave me this, and I love the Creator for giving me, and it's gratitude. What keeps me going to is I'm grateful. And you know what?
Yeah.
I just found out I've got nodules on my doggone thyroid, okay? I'm not going to, yeah, you know, I didn't know. So they're going to have to go. I'm going through the process of getting that taken care of. But my doctor, I says, you know, I cried. I said, you know, huh?
There's so many people who have done stuff, taken care of that, and it's a lot of
It's
people.
like counsel. Yeah, they were telling me, Cynthia, don't worry about it. But, you know, a lot of things will defeat a person's determination if they give into it. I don't give into it anymore. When I used to be in the classes with this, I would be in so much pain, David. I would be in so much pain in the workshops. But I have learned how to, when I get off into character and when I'm singing, I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Just like those guys when they're sitting there and they can hardly breathe. But because they love it so much, they do it. You know, I remember all of the babies that I was with, you know, when I was coming to your workshops. And it was just joy. I was amazed. I was amazed. They're amazing, you know? So I have to do my part, too. I have to. And I would instill into them, you guys just keep going for it. Keep believing in yourself. Keep believing in whichever God you serve. Just keep believing. Don't give up. I will never give up. I will never give up. If they let me get up on stage and like all of this vocal, like, oh, no, give me the song. Just like, here, let's just sing it. Come on. Yes, I want to come one day and just come to your workshops, because I've been to quite a few affairs with your work, you know, with Meet the Biz. You know, it was like, and I miss it. When I moved there, I cried. I'm like, oh, what am I going to do in the desert? But this is where I got discovered out here. These people have discovered me. And Palm Springs, you can ask anybody. Oh, Cynthia? Oh, that means can sing. All of the other divas are like, oh, wait. Oh. So, yeah, I'm just a determined person. You know, a determined and devoted to the art. Devoted, you know.
By the way, what is your favorite song?
From mine or just my favorite song, period?
Both. Your favorite song, period, and then your favorite song that you've written. Something that's like.
You know what? New World song is very special to me, David, because I went to Cleveland to see my family at Christmas of 2018. And my mother, you know, she had had a stroke a year prior, so I was glad to be there. But I was there for 2 weeks, and the last week I was there, this melody just kept coming. Ba, 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 ba. I would wake up to go to the bathroom. Ba, 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 ba. My sister and I would be at the store, and this thing, ba, 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 ba. And I'm like, what does this keep coming in my head? That's why I feel it's going to hit. And I just said, as soon as I get back to LA, I'm going to Larry. His studio is next to what's that? Studio City. What's the next city? Valley Village?
Toluca Lake, Valley Village, Sherman Oaks.
What's next to Studio City? Valley Village.
Valley Village. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, as soon as I got back to town, I wrote the lyrics in like 15 or 20 minutes. I had the melody. So Larry, my producer, we've been working together since like 2011. And I said, Larry, I got this song. I need to come in right away and do it. So I sang the melody and he put all of the beats and stuff to it. He put the music to it. So the first take, I had like a chant in there. I wanted like a monk chant in there. So him and this other guy, Jimmy, I said, I want you to go, and they're like, okay. The first take, we built off of that first take. So right now, and then Who Am I was the first one we ever did together, that we ever created together. And that was the one that I played in the movie. I was a murderous prosecutor. She was killing kids and stuff, but she was supposed to be a prosecutor. So Who Am I is, I was asking my character, why are you doing this? Where is it coming from? So it says, everybody likes, I walk around looking over my shoulder, 'cause it feels like somebody's watching me. I can't shake this feeling 'cause I'm running for cover, 'cause I'm guilty of so much misery. That was her. That was that character. So I like that one too. I kind of like that. And Where Did the Love Go? That was an homage to my husband who died, who was really like financially abused by his kids, And so where did the love go? And when did you decide that it's not needed? And where have the smiles gone every time I see your face? You're not smiling at me anymore. That's for puppies and cats and babies and for the earth and for domestic violence. That song is for all abuse, earth abuse. You know what I mean? So each song, so they're telling me, Cynthia, we got to get some more originals. And I can't, don't just tell me boom, boom, boom. I can sit down and write a poem for somebody at a birthday party. If they tell me a certain thing, I can write a poem for them. But as far as like my music, now, I'm feeling free. I was waiting for this concert to be over, but now I'm ready to start writing. And it's like everything that's going on right now is so much, David, that I have to like channel. You know what I mean? I have to focus because it's just too much. It's too much. I get overwhelmed and I shut down. Okay? I'm human. I'm not a robot.
Change yourself. How do you not shut down?
Huh?
How do you not shut down? How do you keep going? How do you not? You said I stopped from not shutting down. How do you do that?
I keep believing in what needs to be said. I keep believing in how the spirit is renewed. You can't not do it. And it's like I'm full with songs. And when the floodgates open, I'm not going to stop writing. And then now, plus when somebody gets in behind me, like these people like Cynthia, we need some more. She wants me to do a blues show. She wants me to be ready to do a Christmas show. She's just got all kinds of things that she wants me to do. So I have to create. When I started working at Woody's in Palm Springs, I hadn't sang for like 16 years because I had a blues band back in the late 1990s and the early 2000s. I had a blues band. I was really, and I got depressed. I got sick, and I'm like, I'm never going to sing again. And so I was doing like my friend Michael Carr, saxophone player. I called him my little Buddha Jew. And Mike just like, he saw me sit in one night and he's like, man, you're good. You're good. And he just said, Cynthia, why don't you come to Palm Springs? I'm like, I'm coming. Like 2 years he was bugging me. He said, Cynthia, you need to come to Palm Springs. I was like, I'm coming. So he started this at the Palm Canyon Roadhouse on what's the name of the main drag? Palm Canyon?
Palm Canyon.
Okay, and so anyway, Mike says, come on up, Cynthia, and join in. He had a jazz on Sundays. And I said, okay. And I went in there and I sang once and everybody went crazy. And he's like, Cynthia, people really liked you. Will you come back? I'm like, yeah. So every Sunday I would go out there and I would perform all of the, jazz classics that I know. And he plays John Coltrane. That's who turned me on to jazz when I was 12. But anyway, I left. I got the flu or something, and I didn't go for about 3 weeks. And this guy named David Ring, he had sat in and played. I did God Bless the Child. And so David, came when I was not there for 3 weeks, and he said, Mike, where's that girl that sings up there? He said, are you talking about so-and-so? He's like, nah. He said, oh, you're talking about so-and-so. He knew who he was talking about. He's like, no. He said, you're talking about Cynthia, huh? He's like, yeah, where's she at? So he called Mike, said, Cynthia, David wants to talk to you. I'm like, about what? He says, I think he's got a gig for you. And I'm like, okay, we'll see. And so David, sure enough, he took me to Woody's and set up an audition with the owner. And I sang, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Stop, okay. Oh, shit.
Oh, did you say the
Wait, David, I had a phone. Okay. I had a phone. There was a phone call came in. But anyway, I sang Saving All My Love for You by Whitney Houston.
Yes.
And I sang Darling, Please Save Your Love for Me by Nancy Wilson. And I was just singing. This guy just sitting there looking, and he's not saying anything, and I'm sweating and stuff. And so when I stopped, I'm like, so I said, so what? Do you like it? He's like, why are you looking at me like that? I'm like, well, you're just sitting there. Did you like? He said, you had me with the second note. I'm like, oh, okay. He says, when can you start? I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. So he hired me. And David, I tore it up there. I had people coming up sobbing, like, ooh. I'm like, what's the matter? They're like, oh, you just brought back so much memories, and you sing from deep within your soul. When I do a live performance, baby, yes, I love it, David. David, I love it.
Sure.
I love it. I love it. I just do.
Who am I? Yeah. Where did I come from? I try to hide this feeling. I'm so lonesome. I reach out for love, but love is not returned. These tears in my eyes, rolling down my face, so how they burn. I walk around looking over my shoulders, 'cause it feels like somebody's watching me. I can't shake this feeling, so I'm running for cover, 'cause I'm guilty of so much misery. So it's a lazy afternoon, and the beetle bugs are zooming, and the tulip trees are blooming, and there's not another human in view, but us two. It's a lazy afternoon, and the farmer leaves his reaping, and the meadow cows are sleeping, and the speckled trouts are leaping upstream. And we dream from the very beginning. Love was the sun in our hearts, but due to spiritual corruption, the light is turned into dark, causing waves of deception to play a hand-in-hand part in the game of separation of the Creator's heaven's yeah. People talking about the world needs changing, and then they turn around and they hide their faces. Oh no, the poisons that are killing our nation. Those who rule with evil persuasion. Oh no, I used to dream of ocean waves lapping over earth. Now I only dream of where I can slake my thirst. And so I walk each baking mile beneath sandpaper skies.
I have a question. Do you ever get
Uh-huh.
do you ever get nervous singing?
Hell no. Oh, I'm like, oh, I gotta go pee.
Oh my God! But how did you do that? You know, you said you did it on the first take. Were you in the moment? Were you feeling it? How did you get that first take where he said that was it? Let's build on that.
You know what? You know what? Lazy Afternoon. We did the whole complete song. He's like, I'm not touching it. We didn't go back and change anything. Lazy Afternoon, Patty Austin,
Oh,
when I heard it, yes, when I heard it back in 98, I said, I'm going to do that song. Some songs just grab me, David, where I learn like right away. And then like with New World song, like I told you, that melody was in my head in Cleveland all the way till I got here, and it would not go away until I went in the studio. And so when I wrote the words down, I knew what I wanted to say and how I wanted to express it. And see, Larry is tricky. You know, he's like, okay, we're just going to do like a little rough cut. But he knows that I'm going to he calls me One Take Cindy. One Take Cindy. He tells folks, well, Cynthia do it in one take, you know. David is just this, I don't know, it's like this, the creative ghost takes over, and I just I'm a vessel. I'm like, God, tell me what you want me to say.
yeah.
What do you want me to do? You know? And it comes out. I'm telling you, sometimes I'm surprised. I'm like, oh, did I do that? You know, I really did that. You know, and I hate bad notes. You know, I watch my concert because I'm like, oh, there. I'm like, but do they know? No, a real tough singer like Barbara. And then my producer's old lady, she's got like hit albums where she's written for Barbara Streisand. She said, you know, when I did Black Crow, I love Joni Mitchell. I love Joni Mitchell. And so she's like, Cynthia, you sing that Joni Mitchell tune. You know, Blue Motel Room. You see how I sing that? Honey, I love it. It's just when it moves me, you know, and it's like jazz. And people try to categorize me. They're like, well, Cynthia, what type of singer are you? Are you jazz? Are you blues? Are you R&B? I'm like, take your pick. What do you want me to sing? I'll sing anything. I'll sing a good country and western song.
What a great visit this was.
Oh God, yes, it was so natural. You know, I didn't know that we were actually taping.
You thought, you mean you thought we were going to just do the interview after this?
Okay.